Well, I think I need to start giving you dinner even when you tell me you're not hungry.
I think I might need to go to the hospital. You want a barbecue sauce?
No thanks. Watch the show.
We got a car accident.
Weddings. Processing your frisbee technique.
No, it just takes a long time. Greenville's far away.
Linda, what are you
I
doing?
forgot. Sorry.
Just seeing how you're doing since our little ordeal with that ticking time bomb known as Connie Vininsky.
I heard that.
And I'm sure you were a goner when that place blew. I'm sure too. But I'm doing okay, obviously. Due to be released later today, in fact. Oh, glad to hear it. And I have to admit, Gabby, I'm not just here checking in. I have a bit of an ulterior motive.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Are you gonna be okay?
Let's watch the show.
Fine. God, I'm not in a good mood.
No, I've had a horrible day.
To which I'll reply, but it'll help ventilate that salty dollar disposition you've got going on. Unlike you. Why are you so jolly? Oh, I'm more than jolly. I am ecstatic now that that miserable miscreant.
Not getting disability? I will shut up.
I haven't gotten my appointment for the learning disability test yet.
So Holly's gonna go see her mom in Paris, huh?
Yeah. Just hoping that it helps Holly remind her of how close that she and Nicole have always been.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I don't know. EJ, he's been working really hard to poison Holly against her.
EJ, yeah, he's been busy doing a lot these days.
Oh, what do you mean?
EJ was just in here earlier discussing the plea that I'm going to enter in tomorrow's hearing.
And?
I'm not changing my mind. I'm guilty of the crime, Eric. It's the way I plead.
Just, mommy will get it. It's okay. Don't cry, baby. I don't know what's happening. It's okay.
Well, that's no excuse, is it? Get it done, now.
My sentiments exactly.
Kristen, how are you doing?
Well, I'd just like to know, when are you going to get Brady out of jail?
How about, never? Does that work for you?
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Oh, I forgot your milk.
Don't worry about it.
I'll get it after I eat, okay?
Just turn us on.
An ulterior motive, huh? You mind telling me what that is?
My chest hurt. I'm in a lot of pain.
Just some Gabby sheet paperwork I need
I'm
you to
sorry.
sign. Oh, okay. Also, and this is
Shut
a little
off.
awkward because we work together.
For now.
Stefan asked me to draw the divorce papers for him.
Really?
Of course, my first loyalty is to my job at Demira. And you are a big part of Demira, obviously. And,
Meaning?
meaning if you want me to turn Stefan down, you just say the word.
You get your jollies that way, don't you? By putting people behind bars. Well, that and sleeping with your brother's wife, of course. Oh, for which I am hardly culpable since she came on to me, as I've told you repeatedly. Right, and you turned her down, right? Oh, no, you didn't. Because that would actually take somebody with moral fiber to do that. Well, it's all moot now, isn't it? Since from what I understand, you and Gabby are well on your way to a divorce. What do you know about that? Oh, Gabby told me when I saw her last night.
Sarah, you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Victoria's crying because she threw her toy and I promised that I could get it. And I can't. And
No, you'll be sweetheart. Oh.
There you go, my little bunny.
Don't cry now.
EJ did offer a deal. A reduced sentence in exchange for a guilty plea. How long? 10 years. 10 years, Brady. Nah, I'm fine with it. Fine. Although my dad is going to be pretty depressed about it. I really think he was hoping that Justin was going to perform some kind of miracle if the thing went to trial. But honestly, brother, I don't want to slap on the wrist for this. I just need to pay for what I did.
What do you mean you're not going to get Brady out of jail?
I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
Xander, perhaps I didn't make myself clear the last time we spoke. The only way Sarah is going to get out of that wheelchair is if you Brady. At which time I will hand over Rolf's miracle serum, and then voila, Sarah will be running the 5K by spring.
It's a very intriguing proposal, Kristen. I suppose my only question is, why should I believe a word you say?
I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go pour some milk.
Hope you're not gonna hurt yourself, because if you do, I will do the same.
You busy?
One thing is I'm going to be extremely busy the next 2 weeks because inspections are the 23rd to the 25th. And just until after inspections are done, I want to move the bookcase so it's not blocking the window.
Fine.
We'll just reverse them. And then if you still don't like it, then we'll move it back.
Fine.
I just don't want them to think it's a fire violation, that's all. Alright, I'm going to get us some milk. Hey, Fudgy Butt Butt.
I'm worried about you!
I'll need your help in the living room, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I almost wish you could stay home this weekend, but we can't tell your dad why.
Why?
So you can help me with the apartment.
He won't buy it.
So I will do what I can, and you can help me
Mm-hmm.
later.
In fact, he told me that if I don't come, no more money, because he won't buy anything anymore.
I thought he was not paying you any more money.
Yeah, well,
Are you talking about for October?
this is the last October money. What's the point?
Ouch.
Did you Gabby in her hospital last night? Why? Oh, just to inform her that her overbearing brother Ray Fernandez warned me to stay away from her. I just wanted to make her aware of our little conversation. Given that we all have to coexist in the same happy household, well, at least until your divorce goes through. Well, if I know Gabby well, and I think that I do, she wants nothing to do with you now that our marriage is over, and she can't use you anymore for revenge sex. But I would heed Ray's advice and stay the hell away from her. You know, Gabby mentioned that it was you who found the book.
So,
Well,
marriage is truly over, why do I have to stay away from her? Why do you care?
Stefan told me he was going to file. We both agreed that our marriage was over, so it's time to move forward, isn't it? I retained counsel a while back, so he has to do the same, obviously. So, go ahead. You can represent me. Fine by me.
Still so young. Sitting here with Daniel's heart beating in my chest. I wouldn't be here if he hadn't died. It's like I squandered the gift.
Brady, you didn't squander away anything. You have a future ahead of you. You're gonna be able to atone for the things that you did.
Maybe. I don't feel this guilt going away anytime soon.
Tell you more about the appointment when this is over, okay?
No.
Sorry I call you too many times.
That you will.
You didn't call me too many times. I think another reason why today was so hard, because the hospital I went to was,
Oh.
well, not the one in Grand Rapids, but the one that she
Yeah.
was at that first night before she went to Grand Rapids.
Sorry I forgot about that.
It's okay. I'm glad I'm home now.
Sure,
Learn how to live with it.
How's your nuggets?
Good. I'm saying something for 12.
I'm in right now. Everyone's out,
Okay.
including the staff, because I told my mom that I could be fine on my own with Victoria, and clearly I am not. But you are fine, Sarah. You listen to me. A tired and cranky toddler will cry and shriek and whatever else is what they do. Victoria will probably throw that toy out just as many times as you're willing to go and fetch it and give it back to her. She's at that testing age. Failing the test. Oh, darling, you're not failing anything. Oh my God. If I had even a fraction of your courage, your pluck.
Let me see, I want some tacos tonight.
Painful ordeal.
Oh, I thought this was our dinner.
Honestly, it's just
Yeah,
remarkable.
probably yes. I'm sorry.
Truly. I am so sorry.
If you get hungry later, you got some of your last 3 chicken bites, I
Brady
think.
and I. What a tragic mistake that was. You couldn't have known that was gonna happen. Fiona. Dad and I are so grateful to you for all the help that you have given during this difficult time, and thank you for keeping your counsel about me lying to the police. And of course, your lies saved Brady and my son too. I want you to know that I would have never done that. I would have never ID'd Brady to the police if I had any doubt that he was the one driving
Bugs.
that night. I wish that I could
I'm gonna say this for 12.
remember seeing it. I'm sorry. Oh, no. It's okay. It saddens me. What happened? It just saddens me terribly. I think she's finally asleep. She is. I don't mean to be rude. I think that I just need a little bit of time alone with my daughter to prove to myself that I can I can do this, and potentially much more. You sure? Yeah, I am. Alright. See you later, then. And you, my little darling.
Are you insane? I don't know that. My wife be used as Dr. Roll's guinea pig.
Don't you think you should let her make her own decision?
Listen, Christy. I'm not gonna let Sarah get her hopes up about some mystical potion that at best might be ineffective and at worst, God knows. Especially when I don't know if it even exists.
Oh, trust me, Xander, it does exist. Wolf has been working on it around the clock. I spoke with him this morning, and it's just about ready.
And I should trust you. Why?
Look, I know that Dr. Rolf is rather eccentric.
You're doing his schoolwork today?
At times, but
Wait a
the man
bit.
is a genius. And you already used a related drug.
This month's
And
9/12.
Kate and Marlena and Bo. And he kept my brother Stefan alive for years without a heart. So for God's sake,
Fine.
Xander,
If it is, as you say it is, take it to the man's lab. Show me the proof.
I'll take you to the... So what? You can get your thugs and bust in, appropriate the drug without getting yours truly? But I'm serious. I'm serious.
Feel bad for you, Mom.
But here's what
Feel
I
bad
want
for you.
I will provide you with clinical data. Sarah can look
You-
it over and make her own
You don't
decision,
deserve
but
this in life. You deserve
you have
better.
to make sure that the charges against Brady go poof and disappear.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
How do you think, Xander? Brady was free and clear until your wife made her bogus statement that he was the one behind the wheel.
It was not bogus.
She's gonna have to recant. You do understand?
Can't ask her to do
You
that.
would have to ask her. Because if you don't, she'll never walk again, and it will be your fault.
Watch, I bet the serum won't even work.
You know, EJ, Gabby and I might be through, but I still care about her. And I will not have her yoked to an ass like you. But that's not your jurisdiction anymore now, is it? At any rate, we all have to live together somehow, civilly. At least until she wrests the home from you and some of your other assets. Not gonna happen. No? No. You do know that divorces can get quite nasty and messy. Yeah, I do. But Gabby and I talked. And we both feel that this has already gotten out of hand enough. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she never
Yeah, I
showed
knew
up
this.
at this house.
What's that?
Science book.
Where'd that come from?
School.
10 years.
Well, apparently Brady's okay, but he feels strongly,
He wants to pay for the price for what he did, I know.
and I know you're hoping there's more.
I'm not just hoping, Dad.
What do you mean?
I know there's more. I am convinced that there's more to it.
I thought you were at the office.
Sarah, there's something we need to... Sweetheart, what is it? Tell me.
Because honestly, it's nothing. Victoria threw her toy and I couldn't reach it and she was crying and I was just this big ball of stress and thank God that your mom came in when she did because
Sarah, I'm so sorry.
I hate it. I felt so helpless and like I couldn't be a mother to my own daughter. And
Don't you dare say that. You're the best mum that Victoria could ever ask for.
I don't want this. I don't want to flip top. I really don't. I shouldn't have even let myself get this upset, like, over what, a toy on the ground. Plenty of parents with disabilities raise children and they manage, so it's a fact of life now for me. I am disabled and there's nothing I can do about it.
Darling, that's not necessarily true. Fiona.
My Brady.
Oh. I didn't expect to see you the last time I saw you. I thought it was goodbye.
What you
I would have
did?
said that day. This thing's different
I'm
now.
gonna take your trash out tomorrow.
Different how?
When we spoke last time, I thought you were going to be a free man. But since Sarah identified you as the hit and run driver, it looks as though you're going to prison. For a lengthy stay at that.
How does that change anything?
Because I have a confession to make.
Oh,
No, it's not gonna be that.
it's not.
No. I think Eric's gonna find out.
Did you finish your fries?
Wait.
You want some?
No, I had my
Did you
own.
say she would never...
They're not very good reheated,
Sorry,
but I can
sorry.
try.
My brother is once again colossally wrong.
Wrong about what?
Never mind that. How did you get here? I take it you were...
Discharged. I took a taxi.
Just
Oh,
try.
you should have called. I would have had Harold come and pick you up, or better yet, I would have grabbed you myself.
Yeah, well, I know you have a busy schedule.
Busier than I'd like.
Damn it,
Sometimes
I got
busier
sauce
than
on
I
my
like, speaking
shit.
of which, I am late
You got
for a
sauce on your
meeting,
shit?
so-
Yeah.
Let me see. Is it? That's gonna be sticky.
If you'll excuse me.
It's just no, it's like a stain. No, it's a stain.
Well, we'll wash it at the laundromat
I
later.
don't think it's sauce.
So,
So?
how are you?
Hanging in there. Although, I'm a little thrown, I admit, by my last visitor before I left the hospital.
Who was that?
Melinda Trask. She told me you hired her.
I needed a lawyer.
I get that. But isn't it kind of unusual to hire a corporate counsel as a family, attorney?
I want somebody in my corner who I can trust.
Oh. You trust her? I see. I guess it helps that, she's got a little
Oh.
schoolgirl crush on
We
you.
have to
doesn't
shave you
it?
tomorrow.
This is...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause, you know, Melinda will really go to bat
The
for you.
haircut
Make
place,
sure
you gotta
I
make an
take you for
appointment.
everything you're worth, right?
You check in. You don't make an
Is that
appointment.
still what you're planning on
Papa has a
doing
long wait.
Well, I'll check it out when we're at the.
Did she say a serum?
Are we going to Myers to shop or just do an online order tomorrow?
You pick.
I can go get it while you're in your therapy appointment.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. I gave you my fruit cup.
Oh wait, then we'll be in the car when we're getting your shave.
It'll be fine. It'll be
Okay.
fine. It happens to me a lot. It's fine.
All right, and there I do have some clean clothes for you. I
Mhm.
found some in the box.
Mm-hmm.
From Dr. Rolf.
Sarah, I know it sounds pretty risky and more than a little woo-woo, but
A little?
just hear me out, Sarah. Kristen gave me the data touting this drug's efficacy.
Really? There's data? Is it written in Comic Sans?
I understand your misgivings, but it seems like the real deal, and you can totally go over all this data yourself.
Huh?
But Xander, why? Why is Kristen willing to help us this way?
Well, there is just one catch.
besides injecting myself with an experimental drug cooked up by a ponytailed madman. I can't wait to hear this.
Sarah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm being negative. What's the catch?
Kristen won't give us a serum unless
Go on, unless we what?
you disavow your positive identification of Brady.
Excuse me?
Sarah, I'm sorry. I know that I'm the reason you felt you had to lie to the police in the first place, and I hate putting you through all these contortions, but what if this thing works? What if it could heal you? Wouldn't it be worth it to walk again, to run again, to play with Victoria?
I need to think about it.
Of course. It's just... This is a limited time offer. Brady's plea hearing is tomorrow. But I can call EJ right now to come and take your statement. Just say the word.
It won't work. Boys be out, it won't work.
Look, Eric, I know how much you really want to believe that by some miracle your brother isn't responsible for Sarah's accident, but
It's more than that. I'm telling you, there's something just not adding up.
like what?
Like Sarah suddenly remembering that she saw Brady at the wheel, even though hypnosis couldn't break through whatever mental block she had.
Isn't it possible it just came to her?
No, not according to Mom. She said that it would be exceedingly rare without a triggering incident. And also Jada.
Go on.
Oh, Jada, when Jada came to arrest Brady, Xander was there, in his room.
Xander was there. How did he get in? Was the door unlocked?
He said it was, but I spoke to Tate, who swore that he locked it behind him.
So Xander broke in somehow.
He must have. Dad, I'm telling you, Brady was adamant that he hadn't been drinking before Tate tucked him to bed.
Okay, so, what do you think?
I'm thinking he must have been drugged.
Drugged? Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, the whole point of the story is that it just seems off somehow.
Oh, I agree.
Okay, let's keep all that in mind. Yesterday, I saw Sarah in the car, talking to her mother-in-law, Fiona.
And?
I overheard them talking about some kind of secret they were keeping. And since I know Fiona and Brady were in a relationship...
Wait, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was brief apparently, and it's been over for a while now, but is it possible that somehow...
But somehow what?
Somehow Fiona's connected to the accident?
Well, yeah, I suppose it could be. I mean, if they were in a relationship at that time.
And they were.
So you think it's possible that Xander's mom was with Brady that night, and that's the secret that she and Sarah are keeping?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Easy way to find out. Ask Brady.
Dad, I could, but he doesn't remember a lot about that night. I have another idea.
You have a confession.
As you well know, when I first came to Salem, I sold my son a bill of goods. I told him I was sober, or something.
Told you.
What?
It was the only way that he was going to accept me back into his life. And it's the only reason that I got to know my beautiful granddaughter, Victoria. And Sarah, too. It's brought me so much joy. But watching Sarah suffer firsthand, it's made me realize, Brady, I can't keep living. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, now, girls.
Well, I'm certainly well within my rights, as I'm sure you know, to take as much of the Demare fortune as I can get. As I told you when we last saw each other, More than anything, I just want this to be over with. You said the same.
They still
There's
love
nothing
each
left to
other.
fight for.
I did. So what are you doing here, Gabby?
I didn't come to see you. If I had known you were here, I'd have waited. I came to collect my things.
So you're gonna...
Moving out? For good. Just give me a few minutes and you can tell Melinda that I will be out of your hair, okay?
Yeah, sure.
This better be good, Xander. I was supposed to be in a meeting 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it's very important. I want to talk to you about the Brady Black case.
Oh, well, I wanted to discuss that with you as well. I have some brilliant news on that front, actually.
What is it?
Well, Brady and I worked out a little plea deal. 10 years. Look, I know you wanted more, so did I. But you never know what a jury might do. This at least guarantees Brady will be where he belongs, locked up in prison.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Kristen, this is Xander's mother, Fiona Cook. Fiona, Kristen DeMera, Rachel's mother.
Yes, I remember seeing a picture of you in the paper a while ago. And what are you doing here?
I was just about to tell Brady how trying it's been to witness my daughter-in-law's suffering as a result of his gross negligence. I'm glad he's going to pay. Goodbye, Brady.
I don't believe it. The nerve of that woman. I mean, what's her business coming in here being all high and mighty and saying those horrible things to you?
Kristen shouldn't be here either.
Ah, but I bring glad tidings, Mr. Black. You are getting out of here. And soon.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure thing. What can I do for you, pal?
Yeah, I was wondering if you've seen a certain person in here.
I see a lot of people in here, but I have to say, I don't really get involved in personal stuff.
I understand. Do you happen to recognize this guy? Yeah, he's my brother, actually.
Hard to forget that face.
Why is that?
Like I said, I don't normally stick my nose in my customer's business, but this guy, he was in here getting hammered one night, acting like a total jackass, looking for a fight.
All right, do you happen to remember what night that was?
Sure do. It was the night he went out and ran over that poor doctor.
So you were working that night? Well, if you were so intoxicated, why didn't you stop him from leaving?
That lady said she had it under control.
What lady?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So Eric's gonna put the pieces together.
Is that really everything? Can't be.
I asked Harold if he could send the rest.
So... Were you gonna stay with Ray for...
If your lawyer needs to get in touch with me, she'd
Damn
every morning at work.
it!
Yeah, it's not what I was
Did you hear that?
Kind of hard not to. I couldn't even hear my show.
I was just wondering. Because, last goodbye yesterday.
Yeah.
Were they really gonna make them over?
Don't worry, Stefan. This will be the last time. En otra vida, mi querido.
I think they still love each other.
En otra vida. Kristen, whatever you're thinking about doing, don't do it, okay? Don't. I know you want to help, okay? But the fact is, I'm pleading guilty tomorrow and I'm going to be in prison.
Oh, go on, share, Brady. It's not gonna get that far.
What do you mean? If you're thinking about hurting Sarah
I'm not
in
gonna
any
hurt
way,
Sarah, Brady, absolutely not. Truth is, I mean, she is gonna be on her knees thanking me when this is all done.
why would she do that, Kristen?
You'll see.
Did it ever occur to these people that the serum might not work?
What do you mean Brady might not be going to prison?
Of course, we still want to see him punished for his crimes, EJ. It's just, unfortunately,
Unfortunately, what?
Sarah is no longer confident in the statement she gave to the police.
Is that so, Sarah?
It is. Yeah, I'm not sure that it was Brady driving that night.
Well, you seemed pretty damn sure when you called Detective Hunter to say yes, it was definitely Brady.
Yeah, I was. But honestly, now that I've had time to think about it, the image really isn't very clear. So I don't know, maybe I dreamed it.
Dreamed it?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, possibly. Because I just wanted to believe it.
Look, it's probably worth mentioning that Sarah has been taking a cocktail with pain medications, muscle relaxants, etc. So her thinking has no doubt become a little bit muddled.
All right. Muddled thinking aside, what exactly are you both saying?
Well, what I'm saying is I would like to recant my statement.
Like hell you will.
Oh, wait. Was this the woman who was with my brother that night?
Yep, that's the one.
Do you happen to remember if they left together?
Oh, yeah, they sure did.
Uh-oh. Okay. Was that today's or yesterday's?
Today's.
But we didn't see yesterday's, did we?
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Mm-hmm. Remember,
Was it all the body and soul stuff?
yeah.
Alright, well,